Darby Reviews here. I'm here to show off my PlayStation 1 collection. I'm going to hold off on PS2 and Xbox original because I have to get a lot of games together if I want to get the PS2 and the Xbox, because I have a lot more of those games than I have of PlayStation, which I thought I had more PlayStation games. Unfortunately, I couldn't find a couple of my games like Triple Play 2001, SpongeBob, Super Sponge, and I think there was some other game that I'm missing that I don't have that I can't think of. But anyway, NBA Shootout 98. Um, this game didn't age that well. NBA Live 98. I've had this game on the PC, and the PC version is obviously the best version of this game. Driver, really hard game actually. Tony Hawk Pro Skater. Really horrible NBA game. NBA Jam Extreme. Terrible game. One of the worst. NBA Live 2000. And this is probably the worst game I have, period. Criticom. I can go all day while I'm talking about how garbage this game is. Crash Bandicoot 2. Unfortunately, I don't have 1 or 3, but the second one is my favorite one out of the entire series. NBA Showtime, NBA on NBC, and this is like basically a sequel to NBA Hang Time. It's a really good game, actually. Crash Team Racing, really classic game. I didn't own a PlayStation at the time when a lot of these games were released because I had a Sega Genesis. But I used to play the Crash games and the Spyro games over my friend's house. I have Crash Bash. I'm surprised they haven't remade that yet. And Scooby-Doo and the Cyber Chase game. Not a very good game, but whatever. NBA Live 99, I used to play this one for hours. Marvel vs. Capcom, not the best port. Apparently, I think the Saturn is way superior, and it's much closer to the arcade because this game, for some reason, the tag feature is not featured in the game, which is weird. I still like this version, but it's not as good as the arcade version for sure. And it's very pricey if you ever find this for under $40, which I actually did. Mortal Kombat Trilogy, great game. Outside of the loading times, the loading times suck. Another really bad fighting game, Killing Zone, one of the worst, but it's still better than Criticom. Mortal Kombat 4, Tekken 3, Soul Blade, the actual first Soul Calibur game, King of Fighters 99, Capcom vs. SNK Pro, the first Dead or Alive, which is kind of underrated, Tekken 2, Tekken, Battle Arena, and the Star Wars fighting game, the Masters of Tasaki or whatever. Unfortunately, I know I'm missing a lot of like classic games. Like I don't have Spyro, I don't have Tomb Raider, and there's so many great classic PlayStation 1 games that I don't have. They're kind of pricey. I mean, there's so many PlayStation 1 games that I'm missing that I don't have that I might get eventually over time, but I know another one I didn't have, Frogger. I couldn't find where Frogger was. That game is actually one of the best-selling PlayStation 1 games, surprisingly. But this is all the PlayStation 1 games I have.